Hello, and thank you for joining me for my meditation today. I am bringing you daily meditations at 11:11 a.m. Eastern here on my Facebook page and in replay on IGTV and YouTube, and also in my private Facebook group that is linked below in the video description. Really quick before people come in, and so I don't have to wait for, or I don't have to make the replay viewers wait. My name is Rebekah Borucki. I am a mother of 5. I'm an author and a meditation guide. And I am here to offer my meditations to you because I love you so much. And I know the healing that is found in connecting with yourself every day. Meditation isn't just about getting relaxed. That's a beautiful byproduct of it. But it's really about just connecting with yourself, showing up for yourself, and paying attention to the parts of you that often don't get paid attention to. You know, the parts that just need a little bit of love and kindness and grace, and that get pushed aside because we have so many worries and so many stressors happening around us in our lives. Before we get started, I'm giving away 3 of my books for free, the digital versions of my book for free. First one is Zara's Big Messy Day That Turned Out Okay. This is for little ones, and you'll find the link in the video description, along with my 2 books for big readers. You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life and Managing the Mother Load, which is a book for moms. The subtitle is A Guide to Creating More Ease, Space, and Grace in Motherhood. So I hope that you'll grab those in the video description. And for those tracking my hair journey, today was a hair wash day. So it is not up and it's not in a scarf. I washed it. There's a lot going on right now for us. You might be watching this far in the future, but right now I'm recording in the midst of a global pandemic, the coronavirus. A lot of us are home, but a lot of us essential workers are still working every single day. Delivery men, post office employees, healthcare workers, absolutely, food service workers. So there's a lot of people still going out into the world and risking their health because either they have to, mandated by their job, or they have to because they have to earn a living. And I want to hold space for gratitude and also for love for these people who are working so hard for us. And I want to send love out with today's meditation. There's an African proverb that says, when you pray, move your feet. When you pray, move your feet. And what that means is prayer is essential. Spending this time in quiet contemplation to project out love and also to receive love and give ourselves love. That is essential for our survival as human beings. It allows us time to be with ourselves and our Creator, if you will. But when you are in prayer and you receive messages and you receive that grace, it is your responsibility then to go out and spread that love and to take actions on the things that you're praying about. So I have a couple little things to offer. I know I'm going to get to the meditation, I promise. But I've seen some really great ideas floating around the internet on ways to help, little ways to help, even when we're in isolation. One was for our delivery people. If you have hand sanitizer in your home and you are in isolation and you're not going outside, consider sharing the hand sanitizer, giving your bottle to your postal worker, your UPS driver, your food delivery person. Consider just giving that as a gift because they're having trouble finding it and they're out in the world interacting with people every single day, and that must be really, really scary. So consider sharing some of your physical resources and supplies with people that are coming to your home every day. If you're staying at home in isolation, that is a privilege to have a home, a warm home to be in, to have a safe place to be in. A lot of people don't have homes to stay in. So if you are out and about at all in your car, a safe way to help maybe your local homeless population. I live near Philadelphia. That has a huge homeless population. You can go to any corner where you see someone and drop a bag of sandwiches. You don't have to come in any physical contact, but food, beverages, any water, which is a beverage, but it's not a tasty beverage. So, but that's an easy way to help. Also, people are in domestic violence situations that they can't escape, and domestic violence is on the rise because they're stuck in homes with their abuser. So consider offering resources, whether it's physical, like products or supplies or money to domestic violence shelters, women and children's shelters. So consider doing that, finding one in your area and giving help. I have a lot of hotel points, and I'm offering them to women who need to escape their homes and need a safe place to stay, even for a night. So I'm booking rooms for women that need them. So it's just things like that, like extra stuff that you have lying around that could be of great use, gift cards, whatever. And that's what I do here on this platform. I know it's about meditation, but it's also about healing yourself so that you can heal others, as we have resources in abundance and overflow. Even if it's not overflow, if you have enough, then you have something to share. So I encourage you to do that in creative ways. There's so many ways that you can share your time, your talent, and your treasure. Okay, now we're going to meditate. I love you. Thank you for being patient. I want you to take a nice big inhale and exhale and drop into your meditation space. And that's just your easy seat wherever you are right now. Inhale with me. Exhale, release. Sit up as tall as you can. Be comfortable. You don't have to have your legs crossed. You don't have to be on the floor or on a pillow. You can be sitting on your couch. You can be sitting in your car, not driving. And just acknowledge right now that you are safe, right? You're safe. And that this is a loving action of yours to take time, to spend time with yourself and also with the collective. All of us here meditating at once. I love doing these live because I really feel the energy of the whole group of people. And whether it's 2 or 10 or 20, it feels the same because, I happen to be a person who is a self-identified Christian, but you could be of any faith or non-faith and really believe this to be true. But there's a passage in the Bible where it says, where 2 or more are gathered, I am in their presence. And I believe that when 2 people get together, that energy, it's definitely greater than the sum of its parts. So as more and more people gather together, we become so powerful. We really add and amplify the collective consciousness. And I want us to acknowledge that together. Again, no matter what your faith or non-faith, let's acknowledge the power that we have when we gather together. If your eyes are closed, that's great. If they're not, just focus gently on an object, a spot across the room, a place on the floor right past the tip of your nose. Feels so good to be here right now. Let's acknowledge that with a grateful breath, paying attention to the inhale and exhale as they enter and exit your body. Recognizing your breath as life force, as life-giving force. Recognizing that this force makes you powerful and worthy of being here. That you are a part of the whole, an integral part of the whole. That we need your light. We need you here in service and just in your beautiful presence. Because what you shine, we get to reflect. When you hurt, we all hurt. And when you heal, we all heal. Let's all acknowledge the important part that we play in the collective. When you acknowledge that, when you really internalize it on a cellular level, when you believe it, when you have faith in that, every breath feels like a gift. Every breath feels like a call to action, to be and do better. And then when you take that action, you are rewarded with so much joy, so much fulfillment. Before we started, I was talking about all the people out on the front lines, people who are often looked over, that aren't paid much, delivery men, grocery store clerks, people out there just doing their jobs because they have to. Let's imagine their faces. Imagine the face of the last person that checked you out at the grocery store, handed you a package at your front door. Imagine them. The garbage person that comes and picks up the trash that you put outside. How grateful are we for them? My goodness. Imagine if they weren't there doing their jobs. Place your hand over your heart space while imagining their faces. And say a little prayer, or just imagine whatever energy you have, whatever light you have in your heart space, moving out and toward them, and surrounding them with peace and love and protection. It helps to smile when you do it. I want you to imagine all of those healthcare workers out on the front lines, nurses, doctors, midwives, the receptionist at the front desk of the ER, the pediatrician taking care of your babies, EMTs, firemen, all of those putting their lives at risk, their well-being at risk, to make sure that we're safe. Imagine them in their workplaces, working so hard, long hours, maybe in fear, absolutely with anxiety, absolutely with overwhelm. Again, imagine whatever light you're holding in your heart space, traveling out towards them and surrounding them with peace, love, compassion, gratitude, and protection. This time of reflection, of quiet contemplation, of imagining all those people who are out there working for us and sending them love. Let this feeling stay with you throughout the day. Return to this feeling of gratitude. Return to this feeling of wanting to send love to even people we don't know. And allow that to compel you into action. to do that one extra little thing, to reach out your hand, to offer help, to be a good listener, a shoulder to cry on, even if it's over video or FaceTime. Let this prayer compel you to move your feet, because you are such an important part of the whole. We need you and your light. We need you and your service. We need you and your love. We need you and your action. If your hands are still on heart center, I want you to locate your heartbeat. Maybe you have to press a little to feel it. Once you feel your heart beating, this affirmation of your aliveness, of your vitality, of your good health, start to recognize the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. More validation of your worthiness of being here, that you still have a purpose to fulfill, that you have work to do, and grace and love to extend. Again, it helps if you smile when you do this. And then slowly, as it feels good, with your next easy inhale and exhale, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Wake yourself up to this moment and flutter your eyelids open to return to the space. Welcome back. Welcome back, my friends. Like the African proverb says, when you pray, move your feet. So I hope that after you're done here, you'll feel compelled to go Google your local women's shelter, make some sandwiches for people who don't have food to eat or a warm bed to sleep in tonight. Gather up some blankets for them too. Leave something nice for your delivery person, whether it's a drink or some hand sanitizer, a roll of toilet paper, which is like gold right now. Whatever you can do just to light up someone's life. You don't even know, maybe you do know that one time that you extend a hand without judgment, just to say I love you and I see you as another human being that's deserving of love, it could change someone's whole life forever. You really can. So I'll say this. I'm going to get going. Got to go back to homeschooling my children. I thank you for showing up for me and for yourself every day, because it compels and inspires me to show up for you and myself, which is really important. I say 3 times to affirm because I really want it to sink in, and because it's so true. I love you, I love you, I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm so grateful for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I really got to figure out if I want to do I love you first or thank you first. I flip those back and forth, and I'm not sure which is more appropriate. Leave that in the comments below. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I just want to say I love you and end it on a thank you. I don't know. Anyway, I love you. Now I'm ending it on I love you. I'll see you. Bye-bye. Thanks everybody for joining. Cindy, Christina, Sherry, and Carol, and Ulrike. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. And AK Near. Hello. And Kim. I'll see you.